What is going on, everyone? Happy Madden patch day. We are going to see where things hold up, man. You guys might not have known, but I had a slider update that I was ready to drop. Look at the calendar here. I was ready to drop a Madden slider update 10 days ago. The weekend of the 6th and the 7th. I was like, I have an update, this is ready to roll. But I knew we were gonna get this patch. I knew it was coming. You know, we typically get a patch after 30 days from global release, which was the 14th of August. So definitely, you know, knew something was gonna come around mid-September. It lined up perfectly with the start of season 2. And instead of just releasing a slider set that I knew was going to have a patch come a week later, I was just like, let's just hold off. Let's just wait. Let's be patient. College football dropped a patch that allowed me to work on that. And those sliders are finished. Those sliders are released. They're in members early access. They go public tomorrow. So this was actually perfect timing the way this kind of played out. So picking up basically with the sliders that I had ready to release for you guys, you know, 10 days ago. Been playing around. My guy Big Papa's been testing for me throughout the day. And you know, giving me some feedback on the slider set that we previously had for Madden, potentially incorporating really one thing from the College Football 25 set. Yeah, so we're just gonna play a little bit of a game here. I gotta ask my guy Big Papa a question. I mean, if honestly, guys, the sliders held up really well. That is the really good news. Big Red Dog, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. So yeah, the sliders, guys, held up pretty well. Joseph Smith, the slider set from it's a month old now. I was working on an update to get the CPU to run the ball a little bit better anyway. And what I'm going to have updated for you guys will be significantly better. You actually like the other sliders? I mean, if you want to keep playing with them, you can. I think they're outdated. I think we got the CPU running the ball better. We're definitely going to have some improvements to the quarterback play. And we're going to play, this is my, what I've always said was my test franchise with the Carolina Panthers. I am going to restart and stick with my Carolina Panthers franchise. This was the patch I was waiting for to start my real franchise. I know that they've still got some stuff they need to address with wear and tear. I'm done waiting. I'm just ready. I'm just ready to dive in, but I'm going to wait till we get the sliders finalized. So we're going to play this game against the Buffalo Bills. Let me switch on over to the better screen. For you guys. So we're going to play I think the Buffalo Bills is a good one to test against. Might play a little bit of that game and then get out of it because we got some fun, you know, the Bills and the Packers are on the schedule. I can tell you right now, I'm not playing 2 full games tonight. I started too late, right? I was out of town for work today, got back in, had to do some testing offline. But so I might either play the full game against the Buffalo Bills or I might just play till half and then get out and play against the Packers just to see 2 different teams, see how it holds up. I'll kind of let you guys kind of dictate how that goes. But yeah, man, Buffalo Bills, here we go. I don't want to do breakout scenarios. I'm simulating it all. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, Big Papa, I agree, man. And I honestly, with what you messaged me back on Discord, is what I had put in before I messaged you, but I wasn't sure if you were able to test what I was curious about, so I figured, just in case. I really want to give him the red helmet, man. Yeah. That red helmet's so clean. By the way, audio check, y'all. Music, my audio, how are we sitting? How are we feeling? I don't want to do that. I want to do... Yeah, we'll go with the alternate here. All right. Let's see how this goes. Like I said, we're picking up kind of pretty much from where things were at. Where things were at, 10 days ago. With one kind of change. Two changes, really. Appreciate you guys all tuning in to the stream. Thank you so much. If you could do me a favor, like the stream, it'll help me out. Really appreciate it. Tell you what, man, I'm just excited to be able to actually start my franchise. I feel like by the time I actually get into the season enough where the wear and tear issues would rear their ugly head, they'll have an update out for it. I'm hopeful anyway. So, just kind of giving up on them fixing sim stats. I mean, it's not on their radar. They don't care. They either don't care or they don't know how to do it. One of the two. So, yeah, just got to deal with that. I really wish EA, they've started to give us more customization options in the last couple of years, but they still just really restrict on a couple things. Like, I really don't know why. Number one, we don't have a full face sculptor in the game, like NBA 2K. So, like, why are we limited to the same 100 or 263 faces for players every single year? Like, if they don't have a face scan, they just assign one of these generic ass faces, and most of the time they get it wrong. And the faces don't even look good, and it impacts it's the draft class faces. It's just, it's bad. Give us a full face sculptor. You know what I mean? Number one. Number two, if they'd give us simulation sliders, that'd be fantastic. Like NBA 2K, we get to adjust the sim slider stats, man. When games are being simulated, we get to adjust how many, like, we get to adjust literally everything. Everything. Pace of play, how many shots are taken a game. Shot success for all the different types of shots. Fouls, assists, blocks, injuries. Who's taking the shots? Like, why can't we get something like that in Madden? Well, it's because their engine. $305. Yeah. When I got on today, it said that this is an offline franchise. It said that my franchise had been patched. So it definitely impacted offline as well. What's up, Ron? How are you? I don't like this. Like, I know they wanted to nerf the quarterback sneak, like, or have a way to stop it, but it's 4th and inches. I mean, this should never happen right here. Like, this little back contort. Even then, I feel like, well, maybe he didn't get it. I like that they're going for it, though. We're blitzing. They didn't. Oh, good pass breakup. I'm surprised they didn't run the ball, man. Cook had a nice run to start the drive. They need to add Sir Purr. I don't know. I'll be honest with you, man. I don't know what Sir Purr is. It sounds like it's a mascot for the Panthers. If I had to guess. Oh, good D. I really hope that most of this stuff holds up. So I could get this out to you guys. Oh, off target throw. I can get this out to you guys relatively quick. You know, because we got the new college football sliders going public tomorrow. I mean, I'm gonna post these for members tonight, grab some feedback, and if I can get feedback from them by Friday, like a consensus, you know, by Friday or Saturday, I'll drop them this weekend. You know what I mean? I would love to do that. Because I'd really like to just settle in, you guys. Like, broken ribs. Nick will not be able to. Okay. For those, by the way, who are worried if you get injuries on competitive, he just got broken ribs. I mean, he's out for the game. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be out for longer than that. I mean, it's broken ribs. It's probably 2 to 3 weeks. But I would really like to settle in. You know, I got the majority. Ooh, get on the outside. Oh, there we go. I ended up only being 5. I would really like to settle in and just start a Dynasty series. Just live stream the games and everything, you know. And same for Madden. I just like, instead of making it all be uploads, just stream. I think you guys would enjoy that more. Just stream the sliders, stream the Dynasty and the Madden franchise. The only other content I really have left to make for either game that I make every year is, yo, what's up, Scoob? Welcome to the stream, fam. Appreciate you coming through. I gotta make my CPU versus CPU sliders for Madden, and I need to update the ones for college football. Otherwise, I'm like pretty... Oh, he's wide open. Took me way too long to see him. 305 data. I don't see home field advantage. The home field advantage toggle now in franchise. They took that out. Fine by me. I didn't use it anyway. Ray, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, brother. Appreciate you coming through. Good run. We're having a good drive right here, man. You know, I was thinking with, you know, when I restart my actual Panthers franchise, I traded for Joe Milton. I was like, oh, big, strong quarterback, tall, can move, like Cam Newton 2.0 if we can develop him. And then I didn't realize how old he was. And I screwed that screen up. And I'm thinking, man, is there another quarterback out there that's probably someone I could trade for that is younger but similar physically to Joe Milton, aka Cam Newton? No, I shouldn't say aka, but Joe Milton and Cam Newton as far as their strong size, everything like that. And I was like, oh hey, there's a quarterback in in Indianapolis. Oh no, he picked that. Good defense. There's a quarterback in Indianapolis who probably, if an offer came, would get traded the way Danny Dimes is playing. Good coverage, man. Eric, why does it feel like certain teams are so much harder to play against? For example, whenever I play the Raiders in franchise, their defense feels like it's from another planet. That's going to come down to their playbook, their scheme. Pete Carroll's going to be loaded up with abilities. Bro, Dalvin Cook just busted a 92-yard run on me. Oh, nope, not quite. We got him. Let's go. Wow. Yo, Tavares, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through. Bigger dog. They can take out breaks. They can take breaks, breakout scenarios, and superstar and X Factor abilities too. I agree, man. Now, I would really like them to change. I want X Factor gone completely, and I'd like the superstar abilities to be literally the same as how they do college football. In fact, I think the games should share the exact same abilities and have the tiered system of bronze, silver, gold, platinum. It makes sense, right? Especially if you're looking at it from if you do Road to Glory and you have your player there and you earn all these badges or whatever you want to call them, traits, then they don't even come into Madden. It's completely different. Jugabrew, what's going on, man? What's up, True? Yeah, 305, they're not going to take all the arcadey stuff out, man. They make all their money off the arcadey stuff. That's their moneymaker. I mean, could you imagine if they took out Bazooka from the game? Oh my god, the comp kids would cry. What do you mean? I completed 2 passes. Let me throw it 80 yards down the field. Stupid. I wouldn't mind the abilities if they were realistic, but when you have unrealistic abilities, man, it just... Might not have to restart one, Jugabrew. I kind of planned on it, because I don't know if the trait update that they did made it in. That was like the last update too. Yeah, true. I got my signature drink tonight, man. I do. I had one for lunch at a work event, and I felt like having one now. I was like, yeah. Let's go down and answer. I was gonna drink a Powerade, but I was like, nah, man. Chelada just sounds good for... It's the middle of the week, you know, hump day. We're almost there. Oh, good run, good blocking. There we go. We got 2 days left of the week till we get our weekend football fix. Oh, good defense. I got the college football sliders dropping tomorrow, so that's exciting. And hopefully we get these dropped fairly soon. That was a good quarter, man. What are you guys thinking so far? What are you guys seeing? Bro, Bro, I will not touch an ice house. When I was 17 and had no money, even then, ice house was designated to beer pong beer. I'll tell you what. I'm not bougie. I don't need expensive beer, but I don't need ice house cheap beer. Let's just put it that way. Let me spend like $3 extra and get some Busch Light. Yo, true, thanks, man. I'm super happy with how the college football sliders are, man. That's why I'm so excited to get into my dynasty. Super excited to get in my dynasty. If I can get Madden playing, good defense. If I can get Madden playing as good as college football, you guys, man, I'm gonna be enjoying it until the next patch that screws everything up. Darth, my sauces are rough, dude. It's, and I mean this like as kindly as possible. It's like straight piss water. But see, Eric, that's a microbrew, right? That's in just your area, right? I've never heard of Treehouse Brewing. That's got to be a localized beer or regional. Nowhere to go. Pressure got through. Dang it. I didn't want to risk throwing an interception. I already lost points from the first interception. Hey, it's 305 and true. I appreciate that feedback, man, because like I dropped the slider, the sliders for members only, and only like 3 or 4 people were like commented on it, and so I'm sitting here like, should I be worried? Like, I hadn't heard much, but that makes me feel confident. Thank you both for the feedback. Joseph Smith, Blue Moon. So, Blue Moon is legit, dude. I love Blue Moon. Blue Moon Shock Top, but with orange, right? I don't really like to drink it without the orange. But also, Blue Moon and Shock Top, they're heavier beers because they're wheat beers. So that's something you, like, drink 1 or 2 of them, like, with food. It's not like your casual drinking, sit down and pound 5 or 6 of them, type of beer. Crazy Kazzy, so far so good. I mean, need to get more reps in, but oh no, James Cook, what are you doing? Okay. James Cook, killing. Yeah, Sports Network. You called it. Which one did you call? I knew you've been calling this one. What was the other one? If you want to refresh my memory, did you call the college one? I don't remember. If you did, that's amazing. All right, I'm gonna start mixing in some shells. Now I'm gonna mix in some stunts. I haven't done any of that yet. I like the player models better in college football too, man. It's not just you. Break that up. God dang it, you're right there. The player models look so much like it's a lot better in college football. And like the menu screen when you go to look at the player and edit them looks so much better in college football too. Oh, good pass breakup. 305 Blue Moon might make you go to sleep. Dude, Blue Moon hits with like a steak or a burger. Second and 10. Let's go cover 2 man and let's do this. There we go. Got home. Got pressure. First sack. It was already tested. 305. Exact same setup. Does not work. Now, a lot of it carries over. A lot of it carries over. In fact, like the penalties and gameplay sliders, all but one carries over. Where there's some differences in the auto subs. Sim, I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest, you guys. I don't think all Madden should ever be played on Sim. Because of the way the RNG is skewed in favor of the CPU. Nobody likes feeling cheated. Like, if you make the better play, the better decision, you want to feel like, you know, that outcome happens. But the RNG is balanced on all pro, which is why sim mode works. Let's go. But on all Madden, the RNG is skewed in the CPU's favor, you guys. I mean, you can try it, 305. You can try it. The worst thing that could happen is, you know, it's a good experience. So I fully don't expect it to be a good experience. But if you tell me otherwise, that'll be interesting. I shouldn't have cut right there. Oh, dang it. Remember, do your profile delete, you guys. I need to change this real quick, by the way. Not that one. Always want base. But they added all this stuff. I just want base. Ooh, got skinny. AC87, welcome to the Sim Gaming Network, man. Appreciate you so much for becoming a member and sponsoring the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. He says, let him drop those stinking ice houses. Oh, we're getting the outside. Let's go. Yo, 305, I know that one time you went and bought some chiladas, but I never heard from you if you liked them or not. Guys, we're going to take a shot here. And depending on what that safety does over McMillan, I feel like they're in a shell. I feel like we're going to have a chance to go deep. Yup. I mean, it's covered well. Sports Network, you don't have to delete your franchise. You delete the profile, brother. Completely different. I would never tell anyone to delete their franchise. No, it's just your profile. Is that Russo making that play too? Ooh, 22Z, and that looks intriguing. Yo, SJJ 2 times. What's up, man? Appreciate you coming through. Glad you're enjoying the Culturable 26 sliders, man. I threw that late. Oh, we caught it anyway. Okay. I threw that way late. Oh my, we're gonna have a one-on-one to McMillan again. We're gonna give him a chance, man. He's big. If we can get that there. Yeah, if you play on all Madden, you should be on comp. 100%. You guys, I have news. Speaking of that, unbeknownst to me, because I have never had an interaction with this person in my life. I've watched their videos for a very long time, but I've never messaged them, never commented to them, never anything. But for Madden, one of the biggest franchise YouTubers, if not the biggest, started using my sliders. Like, that's so insane, you guys. That is so insane. Like, to me, it's insane because it's like, these guys, they know about me. You got 500,000 subs and you know about little old me, and you're trying my methodology and you're uploading it in a video. I can't believe it, you guys. Oh, I wanted to go. I saw it late. So I'm definitely trying to make sure this update is legit. Because if this person continues to use them and puts them in front of other people, that's huge. I hope. And again, that was completely a surprise to me. I've shot my shot on college football with Mr. Hurricane and Bordeaux. Did not get anywhere. And I've only shot my shot with those guys because I've actually had interactions with them. But yeah, man, I didn't even know. People popped in the Discord and were like, yo, SGN, did you see that Bengal put in my sliders? I was like, no way. Couldn't believe it, you guys. I've been on cloud 9 for the last couple days because of that. And then if I was getting slider fatigue, that just like it was an instant refresher to like, all right, let's make sure we bring it. You know what I mean? Make sure we get a good update. All right, we gotta get some points here. It's a 3-3 game. And they have moved the ball on us, right? It's just a couple fourth down non-conversions. I do feel proud, man. That's like an accomplishment, no matter what. Even if he goes and uses somebody else's down the line, it was still really cool that he tried mine. You know, I think that's super cool to me. I think I'm gonna nerf user accuracy. I just feel like it needs a little bit of a nerf, to be fair, kind of with the CPU. Jonathan, I haven't seen anything from EA that would dictate that changes need to be. Oh my god, I just missed this. Just chit-chatting and I just missed it. Jonathan, I haven't seen anything from EA where they've touched anything that would impact the XP sliders. So yeah, I haven't touched. I mean, once I drop XP sliders, I'll be honest, I don't go back and do test sims later on. Test sims are so much work, man. I did 30 hours plus testing for both college football and another 30 hours running test sims for Madden. And you have to, like, you're just simulating and you can't play anything. You're literally just letting the game run and then collecting data. It's the worst. It's the absolute worst. But yeah, so once I drop my video for like XP sliders, I'm pretty content with them. Like, obviously I'm content if I drop the video. I don't ever go back and retest it because it's like, I don't know why. Unless there's like a reason. Like if they came out and said, oh hey, we changed something. Well yeah, sure, then I'd go back and do it. Oh, how'd he catch that? Kyle, did anything gameplay-wise change with this patch? I mean, they claimed a couple things with blocking and stuff like that, but mostly it was just fixing bugs and glitches. I mean, they fixed a couple coverage things. I mean, it's not bad. I need to play it more, basically, as far as how do I like it. And I will be honest, SJJ 2 times, like I am literally playing this, comparing it to what I know I have waiting for me in College Football 26. And I'm like looking forward, making sure I got that same experience as close to it as possible. Because that game has me addicted right now. No! Let's do this. Let's do this. I need to run some more shells. We got a sack off of a stunt too. They have no timeouts. They got to go to the end zone here. What are you doing? Oh, woo. I like that throw attempt though. I like that he stepped up in the pocket and tried to throw on the run. Let's go to half up 9-6. We got a defensive game. I'm really surprised. They have dominated us in yards. Let's just look real quick because I'm gonna... So look at that. Both quarterbacks, 9 for 14. Look at the yards per attempt, man. 8.5 to 7.5. I mean, that's pretty... I mean, obviously... And this is why I say I'm going to nerf user pass accuracy, I think. Because I shouldn't be matching... Well, we'll see what happens in the second half. But I don't think I want to be matching Josh Allen, right? Considering I'm Joe Milton, right? Rushing, we're 14 to 75. We're having a really good... I didn't know that I've run it 14 times already. That's insane. And Dowdle's ran it 2 times. I didn't know I've ran it so much, man. That's crazy. But we're having a good... We're running the ball well. They're 7 for 115. Here's the big one too, guys. The broken tackles are in line with things. So Rogue Hammond and these sliders are not posted yet, man. The patch just dropped today. Working on the slider set that I had ready to roll for the last 10 days. Testing a couple changes, see how we're at. See how we're sitting. My goal is to get these out to YouTube members to test tonight and then tomorrow, and then hopefully have something ready that I can launch to you guys this weekend. But anyway, you take out the 88-yard run, right? And he's 6'4". Let's see, what is that? 12 plus 15 is 27. So you take out the 88-yard run, he's still 6 for 27, which is over it's 4.5 yards to carry on the dot. Would like to see him run the ball more, but it's the Bills. So we will check the tackles for a loss as well. So Panthers, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tackles for losses. 2 are sacks. They have 4 tackles for losses, 1 of which came on a sack. Let's let this ride, man. I know we talked about maybe hopping in and playing that Packers game. This is playing pretty good. I want to see how Josh Allen changes and adjusts. You know what I mean? How does he look in the second half? They've been running the ball pretty well. They got offensive yards. That's one thing I wanted to look at too. Real quick, like game stats. They have to have more yards than us, right? 228 to 190. Dylan Verano, do you know what in the new patch would change with the current old version sliders? Nothing really. I'll be honest with you though, Dylan. The main reason I wanted to get off the old sliders was the running game wasn't that good. I wanted to improve the running game and improve sacks. Those are the big focal points. Lock to God, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming through, man. Yo, we got 46 in here on YouTube. We got 5 on Twitch. Thank you all for coming through tonight. I appreciate you guys. It's a random Wednesday. Thank you for coming hanging out with me. If you're on YouTube, if you could do me a solid, like up the stream, man. It takes just a quick second just to click that little thumbs up. And that's literally telling YouTube, hey, send this to other people who aren't subscribed to Simgamingnetwork and put it in their recommended, and they will potentially watch it. All right, I'm really curious how this second half is going to play out. I've been running a lot of coach suggestions this game, just, you know, for the fun of it. We'll let that ride. I'm curious if they're going to adapt to my run game. I've been running the ball pretty well. Are they going to hone in on that? Bear down. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, most punts in the league since Caleb Williams got there. Bear down, brother. Oh no! Dang it. And that's what sucks, man. They don't So I made that video on the presentation, right? And my frustration was EA just rushes us through games. A sack should get an instant replay. But here it doesn't. That's just 2 times. Where are you at? 25K closing on the goal. So yeah, my goal for the year that I set last year was to hit 25,000 subs by December 31st. That was my goal. Before I started the stream, I was at like 21,210. So have a ways to go, but we got time, right? We got 3.5 months. Oh, I had a step, man. I had a step, so that's making me think like maybe I shouldn't. Well, Joe Milton does have really low deep throw accuracy. Crazy throw power, but had a step there. Let me catch up on chat here. Dylan, if I'm looking to make a long-term franchise, would it be wise to wait for a bigger title that might change things? Nah, Dylan. This is the one that I was waiting for, bro. Don't wait any longer, man. The game's been out for a month. 5 weeks if you had the early access. No more waiting, man. Let her buck, bro. King Anasis, when does the Culture 26 new sliders come out for the normal viewers? Tomorrow, bro. Tomorrow. I felt bad because I had a whole new, you guys will hear this in the video when it comes out tomorrow. I had the Madden, or excuse me, the College Football 26 sliders, I dropped it like a week ago this past Sunday. And it was scheduled to go live on Wednesday, last Wednesday, a week ago. And then they announced the patch coming the next day, the 11th. And I was like, all right, so I changed it so it didn't release. So I felt bad that I had a slider set out for members that did the full 3 days, never got to you guys. So I did it a much shorter. I dropped, that video went live last night at like 10 o'clock. So I did 10 o'clock all through today, 1 day, and then tomorrow. I literally cut it in half because I felt bad. Can the sliders work and see if these sliders only are for franchise mode. AC 87. No, it's not a patch. It's just don't worry about that, Chase. It's just server stuff. They're not changing anything to gameplay. We don't have to worry about that. They did another one of those the day after that patch too. Or like 2 days after. Oh no, I just whiffed on that. They dropped that patch on Thursday, and then they dropped another... it's server maintenance. It's server maintenance, don't worry. They had another 1 gigabyte update for Call of the Sliders, was it yesterday? Jugabrew, does raising face mask make players more conservative with tackling? I'm not sure. I can tell. So raising it makes them more aggressive. They will go for, you won't see face, they'll just bigger hits. But it more impacts the pursuit angle, like how quickly they'll go out, like to pursue or attack the run. Block to God, is a sack still crazy? I have sacked Josh Allen. I just looked at it, I should remember. I know I've been sacked twice. I've sacked Josh Allen twice, and they have sacked me twice. So far. Still have plenty of game left, right? One thing I want you guys to take into consideration when looking at sack numbers is the pass attempts, right? So we know what the average pass attempts are for sacks, but if you have a quarterback who normally we're in the 30 range, right? Like around 30, 33 pass attempts a game, right? And if the average there's 2 to 3 sacks, but then if they come out and they throw it 45, 50 times, there should be more sacks because you know had a huge increase in the opportunities for said sacks. And there's Josh Allen beat me with his legs. So keep that in mind. Frobafett, you would think face masking being lower would be more conservative, but I swear I see a ton of big hits with it at 35. What do you have your physics-based tackle slider on? I have it on 25, and I don't see any big hits. None. I mean, have you guys seen any big hits? Yep. Yo, Don, I don't play Madden at all. This is for you. Don coming through with the $5 super chat, making my day like he always does. Thank you so much, Don. I appreciate that. Have you been able to test out the college football sliders yet, Don? I know you're a member, and you have access to that video that I dropped last night. And I'm curious if you've been able to try them out, man. See, Frobafett, I have physics at 25. Jonathan says almost every tackle. You're saying in my game right now, you're seeing every tackle is a big hit? Yeah, Frobafett, I don't know. I'm on something probably completely different than you. I mean, I'm comp difficult. I'm on comp setting. I have physics-based tackle at 25. I'm trying to get one deep ball. God dang it. Chroma, in real life, Josh Allen was only sacked 14 times last year. Yeah, but it's also Madden, man. Like, you're just not going to have a quarterback only get sacked 14 times in Madden. The logic for the quarterback isn't there. It just isn't. So our goal is going to just be a realistic number. Jonathan says, every open tackle, not yours, mine, same sliders as the members post. So you're on the Madden members sliders from, I think, 9 or 10 days ago, Jonathan? Am I understanding that right? Eight days ago. What's your physics at? Because I forgot to update that post, and I had posted one for the all Madden sliders that were being tested, and the physics slider was different for that. Oh, my wide receiver doesn't even go for the ball. He just stands with his arms up, doesn't go for it. So are you okay, so what you're experiencing, Jonathan, are you seeing that in this game right here? Or does it look different? Ooh, good pass breakup. Should we try the double mug? no. Dude is killing us with his legs, man. Every time I run man coverage, if there's nothing there, he is destroying us. Like, I'm almost afraid to run man coverage now. Probofet, you still get players falling forward to physics lower? Had it higher to help CPU running, maybe get a few more yards. Oh yeah, they fall forward all the time. Man. We're not getting any pressure with our front four. To be fair, we don't really have a good pass rusher. I mean, we have a strong interior lineman, but in Brown, but we don't have like an edge guy, and it's showing right now. Oh my, up the gut, and it's a house call. Ugh. Well, how are we feeling about the CPU run game, y'all? My concern now is going to be, is running OP for both. Like, I would love seeing the CPU run the ball like this, but I'm running the ball really, really well too, at least so far. And I want to make sure that it's something that isn't consistent. If it is, there's a pretty easy fix to it. But that's where I, get my members' feedback. It's crazy to say, I got 630 members, or 625. So you get a lot of people testing something and giving you feedback right away. Good D, good D, good D, good D. Let's run this. We gotta score some points here. Even if it's only 3. Let's just get it. We're down 11. Let's go. Let's just get points this drive. That's what we need. Oh. Maybe I don't throw the accuracy down, bro. Joe Milton cannot put the ball where I want it at all. Cannot put it where I want it at all. This has gotten out of hand quickly. That is not where that ball was supposed to go. Alright, let's run the ball a little bit so you can check out these tackles. Now we really need to score. Holy smokes. But if you guys didn't know, coming back from big deficits, something that's apparently my specialty. That comeback I had in college football the other day. Absolutely insane. So I set my blocking to be base, yet every time I come out, it's not in base. Go figure. Oh, get going. I tried sliding. I'm getting my ass kicked, Big Papa, but I will say so far, the main takeaway that I have is running has been very, very strong for both teams. So it's a little bit of a concern if it maintains that consistently user and CPU are running just like crazy. Are you still at work, Big Papa? Chuba Hubbard's got 20 carries for 99 yards, huh? With 3rd and 6. Yo, Dylan Verhano, welcome to SGN Nation, bro. Thank you so much for becoming a sponsor, man. I appreciate you. You got some early access to the College Football Sliders, and then you will have access to the updated Madden sliders here shortly to test and provide feedback. Biggest focus is going to be the run game. It's good for the CPU, which we want. Good for the user, which isn't a bad thing. I don't want the CPU to, or the user to be unable to run, but I definitely don't want it to consistently be where you're running for 5-6 yards a carry. We don't want that. Well, that's going to help nerf the yards per carry a little bit. Let's hit him with a screen, huh? Let's see, we got to get points here. Absolutely have to get points. Are you going to play it all when you get home tonight, Big Papa? Oh, no. Lost a yard. Go. Go. He got caught. Greg Rousseau caught him. Joe Milton's pretty fast, man. Like, oh, you gave yourself a clopen, dude. Well, if you play, can you play as a user as well? And see what the user run game's like. Into a 9-mile-an-hour wind. Okay. We got that. We got that. We got that. We didn't get that. We didn't get that. We didn't get that. Oh, that 9-mile-an-hour wind really did us dirty there. Man. That sack killed us. That sack absolutely killed us. Josh Allen has felt very, very unstoppable because we take away the passing game and he's just like, all right, I'm gonna beat you with my legs. SMD Chris, nah, man, these are gonna be in I mean, they're so close that they're gonna be in members beta. But the goal is to have, they're so close that I think I'll have these ready for you by the weekend. I mean, today's Wednesday, so I just need a little bit of feedback on the run game, basically. And we'll go from there. Yo, Tavares Payton with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate your support. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate all of you guys who tuned in, man. Like it, or, you know, watching the video. Like the YouTube stream. Everyone on Twitch tuning in right now, appreciate all of you. Hopefully you're enjoying the gameplay. Break that pass up, let's go. 3rd and 8. We're blitzing. Yeah, I mean, they're not ready yet, Dylan, but I mean, like I said, what I'll drop for you tonight is going to be 95% of the... Ooh, off-target throw. 95% of the way there. The two things I'm going to have members test is going to be... What do you mean, where are they at? Oh, never mind, okay. The two things I'm going to, you know, test for, get feedback on is obviously, is the user run game OP? Next is going to be, we have quarterback accuracy at 50 for the user. I'm going to suggest comparing 50 versus 25. Is 25 too much of a nerf? Those are the two things, you guys. That's where I'm feeling right now. I think coverage is in a good spot. We're getting pass breakups. Oh, you're good, SMD Chris, man. You're good. I think pass coverage is in a great spot. That punt did just check up, man. Hold on. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, I guess I have to do it after this. All right, we're gonna look at that punt real quick because that is a big deal that Big Papa just pointed out that I didn't, and we can't watch it. That Big Papa pointed out is punting on competitive has left some things, you know, wanted adjusted, but that looked really good. Fired in there. Ah, it's a tough throw. And we're in 4-down territory, so all right, let's go down. We need a touchdown and then a lot. Why? I'm in base protection, yet it's not sticking. Good catch. It was behind him and everything. Look at this. Blocking. It's on base. Why did it get turned to off? That's stupid. Okay, well now that makes sense. Just go quick. Ah, wanted to get like an extra 5 yards there. All right, and the clock isn't stopping yet. That was not a good play. 3rd and 4. Ugh. All right, 4th and 4. We're going for it. They took that RPO away, man. We're going motion angle wheel for the game to not be over yet. Oh! I didn't even wait to see that I thought they were in man. The way he played that, you guys, I'm super happy with that. That's on me. I went way too quick on that. I thought I had a quick one. I didn't even scan anything else. They played me for a fool here. I was like, oh, quick out. It's right there. Let's go. But no, he released and jumped. And had I waited just a second longer to scan over, look who's breaking free right here. Man, I like that. I'm not mad at that. That's on me. That's on me as a quarterback, essentially. Not being patient, thinking I had a quick one, because I was incorrect on what I thought the defense was doing. Sometimes going quick is good. Sometimes it'll burn you. Here's what's crazy is we're going to have 300 yards of offense. More than that. And 9 points. Just adding salt to the wound at this point, man. Jeez. Oh my God. They are really like pouring it on. Yeah, I'm not seeing the crazy tackles, Jonathan. What's crazy is they should have more points. I mean, they came all the way down here that one time and went for it, and we stopped them. Smokey's Madden playing better than since the update. I think it's playing as good as I had it before the update, you guys. I mean, I made a couple tweaks just to be, you know, that's gonna just improve it. But I was really happy with the update that I wanted to release to you guys 9 days ago. I thought it was pretty good. That's not a sack, that's a design run. So we're just making some enhancements to it. The patch helped. Some things I learned in College Football 26's update is helping. Pulling over, really, I guess, one thing from College Football 26. Yeah, Jonathan, these are getting posted right after stream, bro. I am posted because there's gonna be I'm in lip sealed surprise as far as what you're going to be changing when I do that beta post. Would have liked to just see them run the ball a bunch there, but we don't have AI logic like that in the game, so I mean, they should have just been running the ball. They shouldn't have been throwing it. Up 27-9. But again, we don't get that AI logic. EA needs to open up the kick returns a little bit too, man. We've been seeing kick returns should be a little bit more, a lot more being out to the 35-40 than there currently are. The kick return coverage is like how it used to be. You know, I think what happened is EA put in the new kick rules, but they didn't tune like the return coverage, man, because you get these kicks at layup and you're still not returning them out past the 30 very often. We'll try to get some points on the board. We're going to call our own plays, though. Catch and run to the rookie. Let's try to save a timeout if we can. Go hurry up. Oh, DPI. Call it, ref. Shoot. We had him beat there as man coverage. It was a good route against man coverage. Oh, wow. Got laid up. Laid out. All right. 3rd and 10. Score some points for our confidence. You know, moral victory. That halftime lead of 9-6 feels so long ago. Feels really long ago, man. God, I really want Leggett over the middle. Got a 6'5" frame over there, you know, I figured take a shot. Code Racing, you're on. I appreciate you coming through, man. You are on old sliders. But that's really cool that the CPU still beat you. Did you get everything right, man? You were on competitive too? Or we cannot, I mean, everything has to go into the end zone here. Or get out of bounds. That works. Phew. Now, they shouldn't be running zone down here. They should be running man. But knowing how stupid the AI is programmed, they're going to be running a zone. Good defense. That's game. All right. Let's look at stats, y'all. Let's look at stats. They don't tell the whole story. But... so they had 422 yards of offense. We had 373. A difference of 50 yards. But look at the score. That's the turnovers. We had 3. They had 0. Yo, Brian H. Welcome to SGN Nation, man. Appreciate you so much for the support of the channel, man. You're going to have access to the College Football 26 sliders that are currently in members only access. And I'm going to post... before they go public, and then I'm going to post the beta sliders for this for you to test and provide feedback. Hopefully, through your help providing feedback, I can get these sliders ready to launch publicly for everybody. Light Shadow, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, but the CPU still 422 yards of offense. We're going to kind of break this down on from there. We were 21 of 36, 217, 58% completion percentage. And I'm sitting here saying, hey, maybe I want to try 25 accuracy. Joe Milton's a 73 overall, and he's 58%. So maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Bills, I'm happy with that, man. Josh Allen, 20 of 29. That's 68%. 7.2 yards per attempt, 211 yards. Wasn't destroying us through the air, but he wasn't overpowered as one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Below 70%. Wasn't dinking and dunking, but he made us pay here. James Cook with 14 for 147 yards. I wish they gave him the ball more. They gave him 7 carries in the first half, and I think he had 7 in the second. Take away the 88-yard run, and he is 13 carries for what's 47 plus 12? 59. Which is still 5 yards a carry. Jugabrew, but 58% is me as the user. I control that. So I threw 3 interceptions. Right? I was off on some of my timing on some throws. I threw some passes and contested. So yeah, 58% is on the low end of the range, but there could be some people out there, I mean, part of that's on me. If I don't make some bad throws, I could easily be up at 65%. It all comes down to just, you know, I also don't like to dink and dunk. I like to take shots. I think I took 3 or 4 shots, as I would encourage all of you guys to do too. If you never throw it deep, and you only throw it 5 to 8 yards down the field on slants and crossers and in routes, what do you expect? Of course you're going to have a high completion percentage. Got to throw deep every now and then. Got to push the ball down the field some. So, I mean, I'll throw it out there as a suggestion, Jugabrew, like, hey, accuracy's at 50 right now. If you want to test it, because the other thing too, Jugabrew, if what I'm mostly curious about is I'm running with a very low rated quarterback. How are people who are playing with higher rated quarterbacks? Mid 80s, upper 80s. What are they throwing for? How's that? But either way, James Cook was over 5 yards a carry when you take out the long run that he had. Josh Allen absolutely killed us. 3 runs of 20 yards or more. He kept the chains moving, man. He was unstoppable, just like he is in real life with his feet. We ended up a sparkling 5.3 yards per carry with only 3 broken tackles. Long of 15, Rico Dowdle had 5 for 34 at 6.8. Milton had 3 for 20. 1 for 1. So yeah, this is the thing I definitely want to get more feedback on. I don't like that. I mean, typically if you see it, you know, players average over 5 yards a carry, they have a run or 2 over 20 yards. We didn't have that. That means that we were consistently popping off 5, 6, 8 yard carries. We'd have a carry for 1 to 2 yards and we'd pop one off for 8. I want to make sure that that's not consistent. And the fact that the CPU ran it for over 5 yards a carry means that there is some wiggle room there to add some resistance without destroying the run game. Yeah, Code Racing Production. So the way those sliders work, bro, is when I'm working on updates and I'm constantly making changes, like I have, these are, we're calling them beta sliders, man. They're not finished. I'm gotta do some more testing, potentially make some changes. What I do is to make sure I don't put out public stuff that is getting changed the next day, whatever, it looks ridiculously poor, is I post them for my members as a perk for them to test and provide feedback. And then through their feedback and continued testing, once I get the sliders finalized, then I post them publicly for everybody to watch as you watched all my content as well. So that's how that process works. I'm hopeful I can have something official by the weekend, because we're pretty close already. Receiving. Yeah, I mean, nothing too worried about with the user there. I kind of control that. But they went Elijah Moore was good. Joshua Palmer. One thing I want to point out here, they were not tight end spamming. We know that there's been times the CPU just tight end spam, right? Was not the case. I love this ball distribution. Love that. Jugabrew, that's good feedback, man. I appreciate that. All right, I know we talked about it earlier. Let's take a look at the tackles for loss. This was against me. They had 6, 8, 10 as a team. What is What are we looking? I'll be honest. I know a lot of numbers. I have a lot of targets. I don't know what the average tackles for loss is. Granted, 4 came from sacks. So they had 10 tackles for loss. 4 comes from sacks. So it's really 6. Am I calculating that right? 6 if you take away the sacks. So they sacked me 4 times. I sacked him. I don't think I got it. I think I only had the 2. Only had the 2 sacks, you guys. My tackles for loss in the CPU, 8. With 2 coming from the sacks. So 6 if you take away the sacks. So without the sacks, each team had 6 tackles for loss. Again, I don't know what that number, what we're looking for there, what the target number is. But those are the numbers. That's weird. Look, they got some portraits here. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. When did they start putting portraits of guys in their actual team jerseys? Remember, they always used to be in the white jersey for whatever team they were on. When did that change? So you got Jalen Jones in his Colts jersey, Isaiah Simmons in his Packers jersey, and you got J.C. Horn and all these guys in their Panthers jerseys. They were always take new portraits, yeah, but what happened to the white ones? So that it's like whatever team they were on, it made sense. You're not seeing guys in a Panthers jersey or a Colts jersey on the other team. Wow. So here's Marcus Williams, right? And he's in the white jersey that they always did. Or, dude, these look AI. Look at this Matt Milano one. That looks fake as hell. And that's not even a, like, I don't know, maybe I'm tripping, but tell me that these jerseys on these guys don't look fake as hell. Like it's just an AI overlay. Maybe I'm tripping, but if that's the case though, if it was an AI overlay, to be fair, you wouldn't, but that's so weird, man. The Panthers, these are actually like, look like, but he's in a black one? I don't understand. I don't know. I don't understand why they got rid of the white jerseys when people switch teams. All right, let's get out of here. Those are the stats. Numbers look really good. It's really, guys, it's the run game. The numbers look great. Pretty sure Carolina was in there also. Dude, every team had the white jersey. They've done the white jersey for forever, so they could just be on any team. I'm super curious now. Hold on. They didn't mention that, did they? Oh yeah, it's all messed up, yeah. I don't like that. Because now when they switch teams, they're not in the right jersey. I don't like this at all. think he got Rondale Moore from when he was with the Vikings. It looks stupid, man. They never should have done that. Portraits with the white jersey made sense, man. Yeah. Here's one. They do have Dread Tua though. I will say, guys, remember, we're on comp. A lot of people were worried. There's no injuries on comp. There's no injuries on comp. Nick Scorton, if I pronounce that right, literally broke his ribs. Oh my God, Centric came through for a stream. First time in 2025. Shout out to Centric for coming through a stream. First time in 2025, y'all. Nick Scorton got hurt. We're on comp. Literally got hurt, out 4 to 8 weeks. So rest assured, let's put the argument to bed. There are injuries on competition style. I don't care what this says. No injuries. That's for head-to-head. We're not playing head-to-head. Injuries are on comp. Undebatable. Floxburner, welcome to SGN Nation, man. Appreciate you so much for supporting the channel. Means a lot to me. You are going to be rewarded with some members' perks, man. Appreciate you so much. JP, so to see all the sliders early while they're still being worked on, you have to be a member. So like I just shouted out Floxburner for becoming a member of the channel. Those are the folks who get early access to stuff that's still being tested, because if, for example, members come back and say, hey, running is too easy, then I'm gonna make some changes. And so I'm not releasing a slider set publicly that a couple thousand people are gonna watch, and then the next day be like, oh, sorry, we're making a change, right? And then no, that just looks bad in my opinion. Looks poor. So I try to release something once I know it's ready. Don't really need to make any changes to it, with the exception of a patch or an update dropping. So that's why I go this method. And I try to be very clear in my explanation of that, because I get accused so much of hiding stuff behind a paywall, and it drives me crazy because that's not what I do. Everything gets released publicly for free when it's completed. This is just a perk for people who support me and help me test and provide feedback so I can make sure I get a better product once it goes public. But anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap up that game. I'm gonna save this Packers one for the stream tomorrow night. Yes, we're gonna stream tomorrow night unless something crazy happens for me. I'm hopefully going to get some really good feedback from members in the next 22 hours, on the run game. And if the consensus is, hey, we need to make some changes, then we're going to stream tomorrow with some changes to the run game. If I hear them say, hey, no, everything's really good, probably stream one more game, verify that, and then we'll call them done. So that's kind of the timeline. That's where we're at, for those wondering when they're going to be released. Bursy Boy Beezy, I hate the new portraits, makes me not want to get to play the game anymore. I don't like them, but it doesn't want to make me not play the game. I definitely think that they were better when they were just the white jersey for all the different teams they could be on. By the way, you guys, I just want to get your opinion real quick, because I don't know when I'm going to start my real franchise. So I want your opinion while I still have you guys here. So, like I mentioned at the start of the stream, and some of you might not have been in there, the reason I traded for Joe Milton, 6'5", similar to Cam Newton. 99 throw power, Cam Newton had a rocket arm. 85 speed, Cam Newton could run. He's like a poor man's Cam Newton, right? And I was like, let's just do that for the Panthers. Let's just get back to that. That's when they were successful. He's only a 73 overall, but he's a 25. He's 25 years old. So like Darth just mentioned, I was mentioning at the beginning of the stream, look, because he's 25, that kind of puts a damper on it. But there's another quarterback out there who's very similar to Joe Milton, who's not starting, and based on the way the starter's playing, he's not winning that job back. And it's right here. Now the issue is going to be, and we'll get an updated roster so that Daniel Jones is rated higher. But it's Anthony Richardson, man. 6'4", 96 throw power, not quite as high, but he's got 91 speed. He's rated a little bit higher. He's rated 1 overall higher, but the big thing is he's 2 years younger. And here's the accuracy, 84, 77, 78. What's the 84, 77, 78? What do we have with Joe Milton here? So he's got better, well, really just the deep throw accuracy. What's the run, throw on the run and throw under pressure? Not as good. So you trade for AR5. Yeah, well the big thing is going to be also Daniel Jones has to be rated higher. So does that also mean Anthony Richards gets a hit? Because then you have to wonder, well, if Joe Milton's a 70, 73, 74, Richardson could be the same, but he's 2 years younger. Does he have a dev trait? No. Does not have a dev trait, but he's younger. And the interesting thing is Daniel Jones is only 28. So if he's balling out, why wouldn't the Colts commit to him for 4 years? Extend him for 4 years. And if you extend Daniel Jones for 4 years, you're moving Anthony Richardson. He's a first-round pick. You're not picking up his fifth-year option. You move him, get what you can for him. So that's where I was thinking. Jordan, what are we working on slaughter-wise exactly? These feel 95% done, man. We're just going to make sure that the run game isn't too overpowered. That's where I'm going to post for members to verify. Is there any other quarterbacks, real quick, while I have you guys here? Any other quarterbacks that realistically could be traded for that fit what I'm talking? That 6'4", 6'5", a big arm, can run a little bit. There is another quarterback who fits that mold, but I don't think it's realistic to trade for him. And that's Jalen Miller. I guess he's not, he's only 6'2". But it doesn't make sense to trade for him. Number one, look at the rating. And they just drafted him. I'm using the Panthers, man. But I'm just looking for that, you know, a younger quarterback, you know, big, strong arm. Aiden Stevens, yeah, they did fix the nose tackle archetype. I did not edit the roster. They fixed that. Thank God. If we go over here. Oops. See, he was a 99 before. They patched it in. They fixed it. Thank God. Praise Jesus. They fixed it. Aiden, where do we find the beta sliders to test? Alright, so Aiden, there's going to be a community tab. I haven't posted them yet, but after I end the stream, give me about 10 minutes to write it up. You'll see I have a community tab on my YouTube page. That's where I post it. It'll be a members only community tab. And then for the college football sliders, if you have college football 26, That's a members only video that you have access to. It goes public tomorrow. So AR's still rated higher than Daniel Jones, huh? No, I'm not trading for Daniel Jones. I want a younger quarterback. I already have Joe Milton, Jordan. That's what I'm saying. This is my test franchise that I'm gonna restart. Like, I built this knowing I'm gonna restart after this patch. I already have Joe Milton. My issue is he's 25. I'd like to find a guy who's younger, because it's going to be hard, 25, to try to develop a guy and get him up to be in the 80s. It's a late start. And for all I know, he turns 26 during the season. So I didn't know if you guys had any suggestions. Anyone that I'm not thinking of. I mean, Joe Milton's got the highest arm strength, and then Anthony Richardson's there. Let's see if there's anybody. Will Levis, but he's 26, and at that point you're better off just going for Joe Milton, right? Malik Willis, again, rated too low, doesn't fit the mold. Now we're getting down in lower arm strength. Yeah, I mean, I really think it comes down to Joe Milton or Anthony Richardson. Let's take a look. Richardson's faster, more acceleration, more agility, better changes of direction, stronger, worse awareness, less throw power, better short accuracy, maybe. Same medium. I guess technically he's higher when he's better. But better deep throw accuracy here, less throw on the run, less throw under pressure, higher break sack, much higher play action, better juke move, better spin move, better break tackle, better trucking. What about the quarterback too at Tampa? Don't know who he is. Oops. It's right here. I'm going the wrong way. Kyle Trask. He's 27, though. He's only a 61 overall. He's only got 84 throw power. He's only got 69 speed. So he just fits the big. He just fits the big part. He doesn't have the big arm. Teddy, no. If I'm gonna get rid of Bryce Young, man, I'm gonna get a different quarterback to try to build up. That's kind of where my thought process is, like a young quarterback to try to build up to. Teddy's old, man. You don't dump Bryce Young and then go with an old quarterback. I mean, Mariota's. I mean, they're all. These guys are all worse than Joe Milton. I mean, he was drafted in 2013, right, Brian? He's with the Dolphins, isn't he? No. Where's Teddy B at now? Is he still with the Lions? Where's Teddy Bridgewater at? I have no idea where Teddy Bridgewater's at. Maybe in free agency. Where did he get signed? This was another one. He's a normal dev trait. This was another one. He's in free agency. He's definitely in free agency. Let's see what he... Yeah, and again, this is all old. So obviously before Wentz got signed. Dude, he doesn't even look like he's in the game. I don't know. Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap up the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you guys who became new members, who sent super chats, everyone who liked the video. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate your support. I'm looking forward to the stream tomorrow. I'm looking forward to getting these cleaned up or verified that we're ready to launch, and hopefully get you guys a slider set ready to roll for the weekend. So, but yeah, until the next stream, guys, take it easy, and peace.